All right, so I just went to the local host and I clicked start sprint on the first screen and it is stuck loading again just like it was before where it says preparing your market. So it seems that there is, if not the same, a very similar error to before. Go ahead, find out what the problem is, let me know what the problem is, and fix it. Well, I saw in the background within like 5 seconds it's working again. So I don't know if that was that it loaded because it was done doing what it had to do and it just took longer, or if that's because it's something that Claude did. But Claude just said it found the problem. The Tingo API is working. It's not stuck or errored. The problem is it's fetching 35 tickers sequentially. Um, Looks stuck, but it's just extremely slow. But it didn't do that last time. It like instantly loaded up. Okay, so they're finding a way to reduce the delay significantly. That's awesome. So the problem was the 2 second delay between each Tingle API request. So what it was doing was it was like looking for each ticker from that year, each stock that it has, and it was waiting 2 seconds in between each one. Because when it tried doing them all at the same time, it hit an error. So it took 70 seconds, which is why it looked like it was frozen. So maybe last time I just bought from the time I like restarted the dashboard to hit start sprint, it gave it enough time, whereas this time I just did it instantly. And so now the fixed reduced the delay from 2000, I think that means milliseconds, to 300 milliseconds. This brings the total load time from 70 seconds down to 15 to 20. The hourly quota is still respected since we're only making 35 requests total. The dev server should pick up the change automatically. All right, so it says try it again. It's already on here, so I need to go back here, see how long it takes. So it shouldn't take more than like 10 seconds. And yeah, I guess I'm not counting in my head, but I should have been. That's not bad. Still, I think if this were like on a mass production thing, like I would definitely want to fix that. Oh, I guess essentially having a paid API would fix that without having to figure out a way to get Claude to do it. Wasn't, yeah, so the reason I was doing this in the first place was to check to see, I'll go back to the browser, checking to see if it worked right with S&P comparison. So I'm going to make this super easy and just buy like two stocks. Um, Say, what's ZM? Zoom. So this must be recent, within the past like 5 years. Uh, that one looks better from a chart perspective when to buy. So BA, oh, Boeing, okay. Definitely would not want to invest in that in real life, but it's okay. It's just fake money. So 5,000. And then but this one, what's the AXP? American Express. Okay. I'll put the other 5,000 in for that. And yeah, this I'm not worried about like getting an analysis, so I'm not going to make any trades. Just going to run through the process. Yeah, I'm up like $150 for the year. Whoa, the last month, you never know. It's like the whole year I was only making like $100 profit, and then just that last month it went up to like 800. see the results. This should show the S&P 500. Right here it's saying the S&P 500 returned 10% on average. But yeah, to a beginner. Okay, so that was 2011. I would have made 30% with just the S&P, and I only made 8% doing that there. So that's a really important thing to include, I feel like. And this is just providing so much value. Yep, it's got the trading psychology analysis, like an overall analysis, patient holder, yep, because I didn't buy anything. Strength and weaknesses. That's everything looking good so far. Awesome. Going back to the code. All right, I would say that everything looks good. Everything looks like it's supposed to look. I'm not seeing any errors that I noticed just doing like a quick look over. I guess is there anything you can think of to add to this to make it better that would provide more value to beginner investors?